大家好，我是陈林。今天呢，在我旁边的这位呢，如果你非常喜欢听音乐，最近又有关注音响相关的资讯，那你一定会知道，就是那张 Liberty 专辑的原唱以及作曲 Anette Askvik。那今天呢，非常幸运哦，就是可以跟 Anette 一起拍影片哦，所以我今天呢就想要来跟她聊聊关于她的音乐，还有她的专辑，因为我们知道她的专辑做得非常发烧，所以到底为什么会这样子，还有她的音乐代表了什么，今天就来聊聊这件事情。那首先在开始之前呢，我们先听听看她如何介绍她自己。
They promise to never leave us alone.
First of all, I am life in this body. And I was born in Norway, and that's where I live. And I really like to express myself through music and to let everything that is kind of flowing through me of energies and emotions, and to let it into music and lyrics. And I mean, I really like also to just become very still, because when I listen, I can really like experience a different kind of, not just what I can see, but like I feel that, I mean, there are so many dimensions, and we can like kind of dive into a little bit of this otherness. So yeah, it's always a little hard when I'm asked to introduce myself, because I expect that people want me to say, my name is Anette Askvik and I'm from Norway and I do this and that. But I feel that, yeah, this is a more kind of correct answer, I would say. I really feel that it's kind of like a survival kit, because if I couldn't express myself through music, I think I would explode. Or, I mean, it's a lot to take in, and to be part of this craziness and everything. Like, yeah, I love to be able to express myself through music. Yeah.
简单说呢，就是 Anette 她音乐对她来说是一个非常好的表达的工具所以呢，她会希望用音乐呢去表达她的想法。那我们在看她的音乐的时候呢，我发现有一个她写在她 YouTube 频道上，但是很少人去讨论到，就是其实 Liberty 这首歌呢，她当时写了之后，很快的过了几个月之后呢，在挪威就发生了一个恐怖攻击事件死很多人，那他就把这一首歌在 YouTube 频道下面就标注说，他把它献给这些受难者。那对于这件事情，到底 Liberty 他的歌词，还有这整体他看，因为他刚刚讲到，就是说这个就是一些痛苦的世界啊什么的事情，他是怎么看的？我们来问问他。
I think I answer the question a little different every time, because when I wrote the song, it was because I'm sad for this world, because I feel that we have gone so far away from what it is to be a human. When we are born and when we grow up, and we are meant to be free and creative and playful, and then we are born into kind of, everyone puts things on us, and this is how you should be, and you kind of are programmed into these small robots, and then you grow up, and there are so many robots walking around just doing what they're told. And so, yeah, I think we really have to come back to what we are as humans, and treat each other with respect, and to know that we are connected, and that we are it's not, we're not different from each other just because we live in different parts of the world. And I mean, it's insane to look at the world. And yeah, we really have to come back here.
因为其实刚刚安妮姐就讲到嘛，其实她当时显然觉得说，人被控制的太多了，总是被要求这个样子那个样子的。但是因为这首歌是2011年写，它其实很久了，也过了14年，她的想法有没有改变啊？
Oh, sadly, the world didn't change for the better yet. And I don't know how far we have to go to wake up and see that it's not that hard. You teach your children to be nice to each other. Yeah, I have definitely not changed my mind.
接下来呢，我们就脱离这个歌词这个话题，因为我们从歌词可以看到，就 Anita 她非常的去注重一个个人的一个想象的发展，但是呢，与此同时，她的歌很好听的同时，她又把这个混音做得非常棒，居然从这个音响的部分呢，因为它其实我们之前也讲到，就是它其实在过去大家都没有特别注意到它，而是忽然间在音响的这个市场忽然就红起来，然后大家也注意到啊，歌很好听，歌词很棒，但为什么他的歌会就混音做的是这么样？是当时就刻意去把这个声音的效果做得很好，还是无心插柳柳成荫呢？所以我们来问问他，就是他在这张专辑他混音的时候，是不是有做了特别什么样的努力啊，让它变得这么好听？
When I made the music and recorded this, I didn't know what audio file was.
Okay.
But I remember that we spent the album is produced by Øystein Sævåg, and he recorded it and he mixed it. I remember we are both very nerdy and we like to spend a lot of time, and so we didn't have a rush on doing this, and we spent a lot of time on all the details. And he told me he woke up in the middle of the night and had to just turn up this little phrase just tiny bit, and okay, now I can sleep again. So I'm so happy that you appreciate this. I mean, the music is always most important, but if you can have good sound on top of that, why wouldn't you do that?
这个事情真的很意外哦，就是一开始录的时候，其实不知道这嗨音响在干什么，但是还好有一个非常棒的一个过程去把它雕琢成这样子，走到今天的时候，它忽然变成非常发烧的片子哦。那今天呢，他知道了，因为他之前在慕尼黑音响展也去当这个品牌大使嘛。那现在他听了这么好的音响之后，他对于之后的专辑，他还会想要用这么细的方式去雕琢他的专辑吗？我们来问问他。
Of course, I aim to make the best sound because I like things to sound good, and I'm so lucky to work with great people, and I mean, that's why it sounds so good, because the people I work with are amazing. So yes, I will keep on working with amazing people.
所以呢，有些人都会说呢，音乐家他其实并不在乎声音，并不是这样子的。真的，他很在乎自己作品，他也是会希望把这个音乐呢做得非常好，不管是音乐本身，或者是混音本身、录音本身，都可以希望传递最好的东西给大家。那说到这个录音呢，其实还有另外一个，我们很多人他其实因为全景声音乐才认识他，因为他全景声真做得非常好，甚至他自己也之前跟我说，他觉得他的立体声版本跟全景声版本完全不同世界的东西。那这又是怎么一回事？他怎么会想要去做这样的事情呢？
We used the stereo mix to make the immersive version. And well, actually what happened was that Morten Lindberg from 2L, I was talking to him on the phone to ask him a question. I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't something about this. And by the end of the phone call, he kind of had convinced me to do Liberty in immersive. And I kind of searched around who could do it, and Gaute Nistov came up as a name, and we decided to try that track. He is amazing, so I was very happy when I heard it. We went to Morten in 2L to listen to it, and then we decided to do the whole album. Yeah, so I love the immersive, to sit and to be like, to have the sound everywhere around you. It's amazing. And so now when we are doing concerts, that's what we kind of want to create, the same kind of, that you can have the sound around you. And also for future recordings, I'm very tempted to do it again. But then to think about it from the beginning.
所以其实这 Atmos 的东西，等于就是说，他对他来讲啦，这专辑也是一个全新的体验，所以他甚至会觉得说，接下来演唱会下一张专辑，从一开始就应该要从这全景声的地方去发想。关于全景声这件事情，我们有其他影片就在聊这个音乐的未来，大家可以看哦。那我之后也会再拍更多影片跟大家聊这件事情。
When I lay down and forget this, you need to be telling me.
那他在做这个全景声的时候呢，他是如何去决定这个声音从哪里来？那他们做这件事情是不是也花了非常多的时间呢？
Of course, I didn't do the immersive mix myself. It was Gaute Nistov who did it. And we decided that we wanted it to sound as similar to the stereo mix as possible. So, because you can do so much, and we didn't want it to be like a circus feeling. So I just think that he has placed it so well, and we didn't really, when he had done this, and we all listened to it, and I mean, we just felt that the placement was really good. So yeah.
因为他这个等于就是说，他第一张专辑是别人帮他决定好，然后听了之后他们觉得超棒的。那下一张专辑的时候呢，他是不是会从写歌的时候就开始决定他的声音要从哪里来？这是一个非常有趣的问题，因为以前过去没想到有全景声这样的东西，所以他会自己决定吗？
Yeah, because now since I know about the immersive, I can start to know when I write it. I can, of course, think about where should all this come from. But at least from the beginning of the recording, this is. So yeah.
Okay.
When I lay down and forget this, you need to be telling me.
再来呢，就是他既然已经想好了就是他接下来他应该就会从一开始就去先设计这个音乐。那他可不可以跟我们聊聊他的下一张专辑会是什么样子呢？
I have kind of 2 projects going. So I already started to record and produce a new album together with, well, what happened was that I discovered an album called We Meet, We Touch, I Am. And I fell in love with the music because it really touched me. And it can like calm me down. And I also almost start to cry every time I listen to it. And I thought, how nice would it be to do a collaboration with this artist? And I contacted him, and he didn't reply. And I tried again, and then I decided I will call him. And if he says no, then I'm fine. But I will call until he says no. And we met, and yeah, now we are working together, and we did concerts together, and I love this collaboration so much, and we have started to record, and I don't know when it will be finished. And another dream also seems to be coming true, and that is that I will do a collaboration with SPO, Shanghai Philharmonic Orchestra, and we will also do a recording. Yeah, so yeah.
真的是一个梦想达成的一个过程，很多人生时候会有这样子，比如说他可以跟他非常喜欢的人一起合作，然后之前那姐也跟我说，他觉得歌手可以跟管弦乐团一起合作是一件很梦幻的事情。那这我们也知道，因为我们从周杰伦的《菊花台》知道，哇，这是你唱歌又有这个管弦伴奏，那跟你纯粹的流行歌的那种或爵士那是完全不一样的感觉，那整个戏剧张力、那情感的展现真的是非常惊人，所以我很恭喜Anita他的2个梦想成真，那我们也期待他的专辑啊，到时候我们可以看看有没有机会抢先听到一些。那最后的一个问题就是，Anita有没有机会来台湾，我们可以听现场呢？
I would so much love to come to Taiwan to have a concert. And I have been asked this question a few times.
Yeah.
And I've said it every time that yes, I would love to.
我们非常期待这件事情。那最后有一个不禁之请，就是Anita能不能清唱一首《Liberty》，让我们听听看没有音乐的版本，这样我们可以更了解他的声音。
What happened to liberty and the bridges we almost got done? What happened to that was going to take us home?
我觉得太惊讶了，就是这个声音，我只能说它比我们在专辑，就是连我们在沙龙用这个 YG XB 听都没有这样的声音，真的太好听了。所以我们真的很期待他可以来台湾，然后甚至有没有机会可以一个不插电的方式，让我们听到最纯净的 Anita 的声音。再谢谢他，那我们之后有机会如果他来台湾，我们如果各位有什么问题可以留言，有机会我们再问他。那我们就聊到这里，下次见，拜拜。